Hey all, this reading is for March 3rd, 2019. It is for any and every sign. It could be for any and every sign. It's a message for someone in the collective that comes to LunarticksTarot that this recording reaches. It's also timeless, so it could apply at any time. If it doesn't apply to you today, maybe it will later on. If it doesn't apply to you at all, maybe a lunar pool, a daily lunar pool on a different date will be for you. Let me just skip this ad quickly. It's a general daily reading here, so we'll let whatever message or messages want to come through, come through. The moon is still in Aquarius today, as is Venus, as of the 1st. And I do still plan to do a reading for Aqua Moons and Pisces Suns for people who have that combination in their chart or are particularly interested to that. In that combination, maybe particularly sensitive to it, particularly affected by it right now. That will be a timeless series as well. I'm going to start with that starfish combination before the moon changes signs for sure. First, let's just see what March 3rd, 2019 has to offer for the collective in the way of messages. If the reading does resonate with you, I do thank you for letting me know how. Empress energy, I'm not surprised. It's 3-3 and really 3-3-3 if you break the date down with numerology, I'm not even going to try to say that word. You also have 1-1, you've got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords here. So it looks like for those of you who this message is for, you are enjoying that Empress energy today, the energy of the creator, nurturing a project, a relationship, something very important to you, something that you're very invested in, something that you yourself created. Now, starting out the day, there may have been some ego drama concerning that which you are trying to nurture. Maybe mothers literally dealing with ego drama with their children. It looks like the nurturer and creator here, her thoughts is how it's showing up. Of course, it could be masculine who's just really exercising that creative, nurturing, feminine power today. But it looks like the creator, the nurturer's thoughts are manifesting into reality in real time, very quickly, almost immediately after thinking of what she is trying to manifest, what she would like to see, or maybe, you know, on some occasions what she wouldn't like to see. Because you do have 1-1-1 showing up, actually 3 ones, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. So it also looks like this Empress energy, this divine feminine, the divine feminine that this reading is centered around, the one who's doing a good bit of nurturing in some area of their lives today. Looks like they are presented with a new truth. Found out something about someone in your life. About someone in particular, or maybe just about life in general. You've been handed a fresh perspective of a certain area of your life, or most likely, like I said, a new truth about someone in your life. It looks like it results directly in you leaving a group, or just choosing not to celebrate in some specific way, or with a specific group of people. Maybe some of you are just choosing not to engage in drinking and vibing, indulging in that sense today. When you see the Three of Cups reversed, it's like you found out some new perspective of a certain area of your life, or more likely a new truth about a particular someone in your life, and it's causing you to not want to celebrate with a group of friends, a group of family members, a close-knit group, or a group that's of people who are very close to you, part of your inner circle. You're not ready, is the advice. It's like you're just not ready to celebrate this truth yet. With it being Empress energy and the Ace of Pentacles in the past, someone may be finding out that they are pregnant today. If it's not you, then it may be someone close to you, a child of yours, a good friend of yours, or your mother is having another child, something like that. Someone, an energy very close to you, or you yourself are finding out that something's being birthed into the world soon. And it may literally be someone finding out the truth that someone's pregnant today, and you're just not ready to celebrate it yet. But it looks like by the end of this scenario, so maybe just even by the end of the day for a lot of you, there is this royal feminine energy that's feeling very bold, feeling fearless, passionate, able to influence other people, able to feel very close to nature, so close that she feels like she can call on the elements, much like the King of Wands, feeling beautiful, fiery, passionate, in charge, creative, vital. So whoever this motherly Empress creator energy is, especially if it's an expecting mother, they're feeling gorgeous and passionate about this endeavor. And yeah, I do see also with the Four of Swords here an incubation period, and we have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck, suggesting that this is right on time. It's destined. It is meant to be. So if there's some of you fretting over the fact that a child or a mother or a sister or just someone close to you is pregnant, or even that you yourself are pregnant because it wasn't something you were planning on, and maybe that's why you're not ready to celebrate yet, it's fated. It's meant to be. There's a message here of consider that there's not much you could have done about it. So cheers. Congratulations. For others, this is not so much a literal creation of a child, a person, a baby, but more, more so a project that is your baby. You're writing something, you're painting something, you're organizing some sort of event, exhibit, nurturing a relationship after maybe some ego drama and fights, right? And you're advised to go within, show gratitude toward what and whom, and what parts of yourself and your environment, etc., have led you to this place where the creation is really ready to be nurtured, ready to be birthed soon. And we're to this place where you are actually enjoying a fresh perspective on the matter. You are able to see it from an audience member's point of view, or see it from a new perspective, so that you can continue the work, continue the creation. Maybe you needed a fresh take, a fresh opinion. Because it does look like maybe you've been working with people, energies who just you didn't see eye to eye with, didn't agree with you, what you were creating maybe. And also show gratitude for the fact that likely this creation has turned into something real. It's just an opportunity. It's just a seed. It does need to be nurtured. It does need to be watered in order to turn into more, but it can be. It's a stable, secure beginning. It can grow into something great. Again, I still see the advice that, it's okay that you're just not quite ready to celebrate. This thing is ready to be real, is ready to be birthed into the world. But not quite yet. It needs some, like I said, some more incubation time. It needs you to meditate, go within, think about what more you can contribute to this creation, right? And so since it's not, since it is ready to be real, it is ready to be nurtured, but it's not quite ready to be birthed yet. You are more than welcome to embrace that truth along with it. Acknowledge that, it is very real and it is part of your truth. But it's okay, like I said, if you're just not ready to celebrate it quite yet. Or if there's just something that you're not wanting to celebrate in exactly this way. Like I said, some of you are just not wanting to drink today, not wanting to imbibe, not wanting to celebrate that way. And whatever the creation, whatever needs nurtured, why ever you might be refusing to celebrate with a certain group or in a certain way, again, I see this pride at the end of the day, at the end of the situation, and being happy with how you've handled it and how you've decided to react to this truth that it seems comes out today. For some masculines, or maybe a truth coming out about an empress that you have been sort of like chasing after, like she's had many suitors, but you've made an offer to her in the recent past, or vice versa, and a truth is being revealed today about how she feels towards you, what she wants with you or not. I think that you, in that case, are victorious in the scenario, but she's not ready to take the relationship too far yet, not ready to be too physically intimate yet, and there needs to be this period of just, showing gratitude for the ground that you've covered so far and getting a little closer to progressing. Still, and again, someone's feeling bold and fearless, though, by the end of the situation. Someone's feeling like a beautiful, vital, passionate. There's definitely a positive outcome. Let's get one card from the SpirtSong Tarot deck and see if that kind of pulls things together for us. For some, what's happening, the reason you're not ready to celebrate yet is because we are talking about a little literal pregnancy, but with someone that you don't really get along with. Maybe you had passionate feelings for each other. Maybe it was a Cancer, or maybe that's energy in your chart, since we have the Chariot showing up now. But, you just had some ego drama between you all. You were maybe really attracted to each other. Maybe you really loved each other, but there were fights, and you didn't expect to find out that you would be pregnant with this person's child. That's just specific for some who are running into that energy. I do see you pushing forward, though, with the Cancer card here. Likely a lot of you are, as I said, creating something artistic, creating a work that you feel passionate about. You're not quite ready to celebrate it yet, but I think that's because you're still meditating on it. It's still in an incubation period. This is your truth, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is that you're creating. If you don't take this time for incubation, if you don't take this time to meditate and think about what you're creating and think about what you're about to celebrate and what you're about to show the world, then you may not, have the stamina that you need to maintain. You may not be able to stand up against criticism. You may not feel as confident in the face of that same criticism. You may not have the control to keep working, to will yourself to keep working and stay determined where you need to. It requires some discipline. These are all terms noted specifically on these two versions of the Chariot and the Seven of Wands here reversed. So it's just some more advice for you, for those who are creating something that's like a passion project, whether it's a hobby or something that has to do with your actual work. Definitely stamina, determination, and endurance required here, and lots of courage, which not only is it advised and required, but like I said, you are feeling that by the end of the day, by the end of the situation, you are feeling fiery, courageous, bold, like you could take a risk if need be. And for some of you, what's happening is that, you're working on something that, as I said, it is your truth. It not only helps you be who you want to be and create and express what you want to in the world, but it may be a tangible business. It may actually create income. It's certainly a stable, secure beginning. It can definitely grow into more if you're willing to nurture it. And this whole season, it being a water season, but certainly today, you feel in that Empress energy, man or woman, you feel ready to nurture and to help it grow. But celebrating by vibing or partying maybe often or on this specific occasion is really not helpful for you. It doesn't mean that you won't celebrate with these people another time, but specifically concerning this situation, that may be the case. It's just not helpful for you right now. You really need to be in this rest and meditation rather than partying and drinking right now, because even though other people may think that you may be butting heads with them because they think you're ready to celebrate, you are the artist, you're the creator, you're the nurturer. You know that it's still in its incubation period, not quite ready yet. You need to meditate. It needs some more work. You need to go within to decide what exactly you want to, as I said, add to this work. I think you do want to celebrate with this group of people, with these friends, but again, you're confident with your decision. This is your time. This is your fork in the road. This is really, it's your destiny if that's what you want it to be. It's your truth if that's what you want it to be. And you are not letting even your closest friends, family members, confidants, your favorite vices and addictions, your favorite music or club or whatever, you're not letting anything stand in the way of focusing 100% on this project that's not quite ready to be celebrated yet. I get the feeling that maybe even with some of these same people who are butting heads with you now, you will celebrate, rightly so, when the fruits are ready to pick, when this project is done, when this business has become a reality, or this truth has been birthed into the world, when this creation is ready to be seen, and the time is appropriate, and it's the proper time for celebration. I have a feeling that, especially in this Queen of Wands, passionate, fiery energy, you will celebrate with the best of them. But you know that this is more than just a passing fancy or whim. It has to do with maybe the rest of your life for some of you. It has to do with really what you love to do, again, what you want to put out into the world. It's your destiny. And so you're gonna dedicate the time and energy to make sure it's done right, and celebrate when it feels done and ready to celebrate to you. This Queen of Wands, though, that you are at the end of the day, she's very influential. Like I said, she has a close relationship with nature, and that often means with other people too. So I don't think you're in any, she's sort of like the social butterfly, the life of the party. Like I said, very attractive, beautiful, vital. I don't think you're in any danger of sort of losing your spot in your social group. You're just saying, not tonight. I have to work on writing the next chapter or etc., whatever that may be. Maybe some influential Cancer energy, some influential Aries, Sagittarius, or especially Leo energy here. But the signs don't have to necessarily resonate specifically. In any case, for whomever that message was for, I certainly hope that it helped. It looks beautiful. It looks like a lot of, as we said, dedication and determination. And I wish you luck moving forward. I hope you make very wise choices for yourselves. This is just a glimpse and a glance at the path that you're on now. If it resonated, again, let me know how. If it did, I'd love to hear. There's that Chariot again over the Wheel of Fortune. Pushing forward, allowing nothing to stop you, not even your own tendencies, right? So thank you for all of your support to Lunartics Tarot, and I love you, and I will post another tarot fix for us very soon.